Hey Brickheads, Scott with 36 Bricks here, and we are taking a look at set number 75967, Forbidden Forest Umbridge's Encounter. 253 pieces. Let's check it out. Alright guys, so this is a cool little set here. To be honest, not a lot to it. There is this little tree that is pretty cool. I love the details on it. So let's check that out first, and then we will get into the Super Fig and the Minifigs. Alright, so as I said, there's not really a whole lot to this tree here. But with that said, I really like how they did the details. So, as you can see, we have standard leaves on top, and then they embed smaller leaves into the sides of the tree. What I like the most is these little mushroom pieces that they've kind of created with sand green hot dogs, a basic 1x1 round plate, as well as the red round piece. I really think that adds a little bit to it. There are a couple on here. There's one at the bottom and then the one that you just saw in the middle. But overall, I think this is really cute. They also include a spider in the top. I'm not a really big fan of the fact that they used a white round piece. Maybe that's to be like a smaller web. They should have just added a web in general. However, it's still a great spider and detail for that. So all in all, the tree, although very nonchalant and basic, it does have a really nice touch with the build. Moving on to the Super Fig. I call this a Super Fig. I don't know what the proper term for it is, but we did have some fun building this on the live stream. I won't go into details. You will have to go back and watch all of that, but there's some clues on the build right here. Anyway, the face is a printed face, which is really cool. I like that. I really actually love what they did with the hair. It gives it some nice texture and feeling to the overall look using those textured pieces. I don't know what those are called. They are new. I don't know if they're necessarily new for this color or anything like that, but I have seen these in the more recent sets, which are awesome. But it gives a nice little flowing hair look that I really like. Moving on, the body is pretty much nonchalant. They did have a sticker for this piece, which I chose not to put on, but if you take a look at the box, you can see the hairy chest right there. Like I said, I just chose not to put it on. I didn't really feel that because I'm not going to keep this minifigure as is. There was really no need. I am very disappointed in the back. It is very flat, of course. I wish there would have been more to it than this. I feel like they finished the front of it and then just stopped. So that is a firm critique that I have. I'm not really a fan of the fact that You have it such a flat back, I guess you could see. This baby does not have any back whatsoever. Anyway, but I mean, you could see that they didn't do this with the curvature of the head, but for whatever reason, they did this with the body. They should have filled out the body a little bit more. But ultimately, a great super fig. A great little build. I really enjoyed it. We had a lot of fun on the live stream, and let's check out the regular minifigs. All right, guys. So first things first, one of the Centaurs. I really like this minifigure. It has a lot of character. I love the legs. They went ahead and put different hair for the tail, which is awesome. I love the expression on the minifigure as well as the detail on the torso. If you lift up the hair, if you lift up the hair, you will see that there is, in fact, another face on the back, and then you can also see the detail on the back of the torso. I am a little disappointed that when you do add on the hair, a lot of that the detail is covered up. However, I do like the fact that it's there. All in all, this is a great minifigure. Now, they include 2 of these minifigures in the set, so I won't review the second one because it's pretty much the same information. But all in all, I really like these. This is the primary reason, or these are the primary reason I bought the set. One, I wanted a couple of the minifigures, but also I wanted these minifigures so that I could adapt them to possibly a museum build or something like that. I really like these. Let's move on to the next minifigure. This minifigure is a great addition to the Harry Potter line. I really love the detail on the front. She's got a nice little bow on the front of the torso. The detail goes all the way down to the legs, and as you can see, it is dual molded with the painting of the shoes, which is very nice. I really like those details. Again, you see very good detail on the legs as well as the torso, and then you come around to the back and have a little bit of that same detail on the back of the torso. Pop the hair off, and of course you see a different facial expression, which I always love. I love when they do that, because if you get more than one and you stage this character around your city or around your builds or anything like that, you can always change up her face and put something different. So I love that. All in all, great hair. It's not a hairpiece that we haven't seen in previous sets or anything like that, but all in all, it is a great minifigure, and I really like how they did it. Moving on to Hermione Granger. This honestly is nothing new. It's not that spectacular, although there are some great details on the front sweater. However, if you really take a look at this minifigure, it could be anybody. It's not necessarily. You could tell that, hey, this is Hermione Granger. If you had this in a soda shop or a garage or an arcade or something along those lines, you wouldn't be able to tell that this is Hermione Granger. You would just think it was another minifigure, or it could even be a sig fig. So this, I don't feel, is a good representation of the character or the actress. However, it is a great minifigure. If you take a look and pop off the hair, you can see that there is yet again another expression, which is always great, and then you can clearly see the detail on the back torso. Overall, it is a good minifigure, but I just don't feel that it represents the actress or the character. As far as it being a standout hey, this is Hermione Granger kind of minifigure. So that's where that's a little disappointing, but overall, still a great minifigure. Moving on to Harry Potter. That's right. So again, this is kind of the same thing as I mentioned with Hermione Granger. As far as the legs and the torso, they're great details, great little hints of texture in fabric and all of that. However, honestly, from the head down, you wouldn't be able to tell that this was Harry Potter. This could be any minifigure throughout your city, which can be a good thing and a bad thing. If this is supposed to represent a specific character, then it is rather disappointing that it is very generic. However, it is great that it is generic because, again, we can put this minifigure in any part of our city and it would look great. As far as the head, that is where you clearly see it's Harry Potter. You see the mark on his forehead, all that, and the glasses. So very stereotypical Harry Potter. Coming around to the back, pop off the hair, and you get another version of his face, which is also awesome. But again, as far as individuality, I personally feel that this minifigure is a bit lacking in the individuality of it. However, it's great for sticking, this minifigure anywhere in your city. So that's one of the reasons I like it so much. All right, guys. So all in all, great little set. You could easily add this park or this tree to a park or a forest or something along those lines, even a zoo. Really great set for individual aspects. Really love the super fig and all of the minifigures. So as a whole, it's a great set. As it represents Harry Potter, I'm not sure that it would be a fantastic set. However, it is still pretty good. So hope you guys like this video. Please like, share, and subscribe, and we will see you next time on 36 Bricks. Hey Brickheads, Scott with 36 Bricks here, and I just want to give a special thank you to all my Patreon and YouTube members. It really does mean a lot that you guys are investing in me and my channel, and I am super excited that you love everything that we're doing on the channel. So thank you guys so much. Please like, share, and subscribe. If you like my content and want more, you can sign up with my memberships on both Patreon and YouTube. And we will see you next time on 36 Bricks.
Ooh, this one's cool. Check this one out.
I agree, that one's cool, but this one's awesome.
Ooh, I like this one. I just can't stop watching.
Well, I like them all, and I'm going to subscribe. Can you do the same? Please like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you next time on 36 Bricks.